Lower your
No.
tone. Lower your tone.
Listen
See, one
to
thing
me.
Look. You listen to me.
I expect you
Mm-hmm.
to expect me to do my job.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Not step in my face while I'm doing it.
Every time an officer leaves their house to go on duty, they make a set of decisions that determine how and where their careers are going to go. But cops in these upcoming cases couldn't care less for that and commit horrible tyranny.
Do you understand the difference?
No, I don't.
I just explained it to you.
So-
It's a misdemeanor.
In September 2019, Officer Paul Abel was called to an altercation between some civilians. He not only let go of the suspects, but ended up imposing his power on a brother just trying to defend his innocent sister.
Here.
Okay.
Over here.
Come on.
Over here.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You really gonna
Come on.
do this?
Yes, I
You
am.
wanna base
Yes,
right
I am.
back? Base right back.
I'm basing right back at you, public servant. Come on. Come on. Come on. First Amendment audit. What you gotta say?
Did I not tell you?
What you gotta say?
Did I? Then shut your mouth and
Okay,
listen.
come on.
You gonna listen?
Yes.
Did I tell you I was gonna handle it? When you first got here, did I tell you I was gonna handle
When
it?
you told me to calm down. That's
And
all
I
you said.
told you I was gonna handle
Okay.
it, right?
How are you handling it?
It's a summons. It's a misdemeanor.
The sister in question got punched by a potential partner, and Officer Abel stood by and let him go. When questioned about his action, all he did was play dumb and act authoritative against a frantic brother.
Do you understand the difference?
No, I don't.
I just explained it to you.
So-
It's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
They are not having each other, and they're not brother, sister, cousin. They're not like that. No family relation. So it's a it's not a warrantless arrest.
Summons. It's the same thing, except we got to send paperwork. We can't arrest him on scene.
We know where he lives.
it's
If
the
I didn't
same
know
as if
where
you
he
were
lives,
fighting
since
with
I already
someone across
destroyed
the
his door,
street.
I know where he lives.
All right.
Now, as you're giving that death stare and you want to call me a public servant,
You are
if
a public
something
servant.
happens to that man,
Lower your tone.
don't.
Lower your
No.
tone. Lower your tone.
Listen
See, one
to
thing
me.
Look. You listen to me.
Not only does he not regret his actions, but he also refused to speak sensitively to someone already going through a traumatic ordeal. At one point, even the sister had to plead against these cops to not arrest her brother.
You can't arrest my brother.
I can for obstruction of my investigation right
How
now.
did I instruct your investigation?
Come on.
Listen to
I
me.
didn't say nothing to him.
If something happens to that man,
Mm-hmm.
do you know who's going to be the first suspect?
Me.
Yes. Why do you think that is?
Let me give you my ID so you know who I am.
I know who you are.
Who am I? Who am I?
You're her brother.
What's my name?
I told them they knew who you were.
Go ahead, get his ID. Go ahead,
Good. Get your ID.
Just get it. Get it.
You want to be a suspect? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Badge and ID?
Mine?
Badge and ID?
Well, get the light out of
Okay.
my face first.
Okay. Badge and ID?
It's Lieutenant Barry,
Okay, thank you.
3325.
Here, I'll hold it.
Badge and ID?
Give her ID.
Here.
I think you're venting your anger at the wrong people. We're here to help.
I'm sorry, this is my brother, so
Not only him, but his partners are equal bullies as well.
Just like
Let
you
me
get a police
explain
report.
something
Okay.
to you,
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
I gave you what you asked for.
Mhm.
Now I'm going to explain something to you.
Okay.
Your sister warned me about you before you even got here. And I said, listen, I don't know your brother.
Right. Because she
Don't
thought
ever-
you were
listen.
Carnegie, sir.
Huh?
She thought you were Carnegie, the police department.
No, she didn't. She knew
No,
exactly
I
who
never
was.
got into it with Pittsburgh.
yeah, but I didn't tell him nothing about you, Abel. I just said
I never got into it with Pittsburgh police. I got into it with Carnegie police.
now
I
listen to
never
me.
one time.
You don't listen very well.
Good.
I said, it doesn't matter to me.
Mhm.
Every time's a fresh slate.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just like I expect you
Mm-hmm.
to expect me to do my job.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Not step in my face while I'm doing it.
Okay.
Ironically, his only job was to question the suspect, not to try and arrest the victim's brother. It's preposterous the way this officer thinks he owns the world.
Badge is 3730. IDs.
Thank you, sir. B. Joyce, badge and ID, sir.
4739. Lowry.
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay.
I'd hate to see how they treat you.
We're trying to find a baby.
You want me to help you. Instead, you want to come over and you want to kick me.
I didn't.
You
I asked
understand
you.
that, right?
I asked
no,
you, was he
decided
getting
you were going to face
arrested?
and want to know why he wasn't going to jail.
That's all I asked you.
You think you asked it or you think you yelled it?
I didn't yell it. I asked why ain't he going to jail, and you got upset.
Well, you don't let anyone explain it to you.
No, you
Okay.
let run in.
Okay. That's why the recording just it lets you know everything.
Right.
Plus, it's my First Amendment audit.
You see this,
This is my
right?
First Amendment right. Yes.
Okay.
All the other cops from Carnegie PD agreed wholeheartedly with the victim, but Officer Abel still had something to say. He wasn't called out and held accountable for his actions, and soon enough began to grow into these habits. If you thought he was mean in this case, see what he did a year later, where he showed off his manners in public.
Am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest?
Hey,
What?
okay.
Can you please tell me what I'm under arrest for?
you sit down. Get down the ground.
On Sunday, September 6, 2020, Paul Abel wrongfully arrested a man at the Squirrel Hill Farmers Market, but the peace of the lovely day was ruined by the cries of this victim. The victim had asked the officer why he was wearing a mask designed with a thin blue line, the symbol of the Blue Lives Matter movement. Just over a simple query like this, Abel's ego was hurt and he initiated the arrest.
Get on your back now.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, it's on. It's behind my back, sir. I have not done anything. I have not done anything. She has you on camera right here.
I don't care. You didn't listen. I told you to go away.
I didn't do it.
You didn't want to listen.
You told me to go away for what reason?
Dude, I don't have to sit here and have
Did I
conversations
commit a
with
crime?
you. Did I tell you to give me your ID?
Ma'am, I'm on camera. Did I commit a crime?
Stand there.
ID for what reason?
Do me a favor.
ID for what reason, sir?
Get my camera, please.
Please get the camera. She has all this on camera. All I said was that it was disrespectful to have that
And then I
certain
told you
mask
to
on.
walk away, didn't I?
Yes, but I
And
committed
then I
no
asked you for your
crime.
ID.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
Is
sir.
he under arrest?
If I tell you to
What
give me
did
your
I
ID,
do?
you give it to me.
I
Is
give it to you
he-
for no reason.
Is he under arrest, sir?
Am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? Sir, am I under arrest? For what reason?
Why is he under arrest?
Dude, can you please tell me?
I know this kid since he was 3
Can you
years
please
I don't
old.
tell
care.
me?
Okay?
Can you please tell me what I'm under
No,
arrest
would
for?
you sit down? Get down on the ground.
Can you please tell me what I'm under arrest for, sir?
Failure to disperse.
Disperse for what reason?
Failure to disperse.
Clearly, Abel has an anger problem and an attitude one as well, as he manhandles this poor, innocent, regular patron of the farmer's market.
He's a member of his community. He works at the JCC.
Sir, are you... Sir, I
You should be
committed
very
no
careful
crime.
what you're doing now.
There is
What's
no
that?
reason for
You
you
should
to
be
have me
careful
in
what you're
handcuffs.
doing.
Yeah.
Because
I
you're on
can't hear a
camera.
word you're saying.
I'm saying you should be careful what you do now.
Sir, I did nothing
Okay.
wrong.
Okay?
Even if I was wrong about your mask being disrespectful, that's not a crime.
349 Alpha 2.
Sir, I did nothing wrong. Please
Daniel.
tell me what crime I committed. Please tell me what crime I committed.
Transport. Think of
Transport?
Bartlett Street.
Can you please tell me what crime I committed? Can you please tell me what crime I committed, sir?
Where's your ID? It's in my wallet.
Can you please tell me what crime I committed, sir?
With the farm.
Officer Abel couldn't care less to even acknowledge the victim, as he urgently tries to get backup to arrive ASAP. But his disrespect of the First Amendment right of the Constitution is what's most concerning, as he arrests someone for practicing free speech.
I did not lay hands on you. All I did was say things.
I just wanted to make sure in case like he needs it.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Did I tell you to
Leave.
leave? How many times did I tell you to leave?
I believe once.
No.
Abel proceeds to even violate his Fourth Amendment rights and search him to obtain his ID. Keep in mind, all of this is being done unconstitutionally.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, dude. This is so out of hand.
1 minute
He
before I
encountered you. He's just walking through.
This is out of
And
hand.
decided to be disrespectful to me.
He's allowed to do
That's,
that.
yeah, he's allowed to
It doesn't
be.
matter.
Yeah.
No.
You're being absolutely out of hand.
I'm not allowed to tell you what he did. You want to know what he did? Then
Yeah.
walk away. If you don't want to know what he did, then walk
Please,
away.
sir.
I want to know what he did. What did he do?
Are you going to interrupt me again?
Here's what you said he did.
I told
He
him to walk
said-
away. He kept blocking the entrance. I said it
No.
3 times.
Okay.
Wouldn't move.
Is it a public thoroughfare? Is it private property?
Right now it is, yes.
It's right now, it's private property.
It seems that backup didn't arrive in time, and the people started questioning and pushing back on Officer Abel. He desperately tried to get them to leave him alone.
All I said to you is that it was disrespectful to have a different color on the flag. You can't manipulate, yes sir, you cannot manipulate the colors of the flag, and that's disrespectful. That's all I said. And then you said that's your opinion. I said no, it's not. There is an order of the flag. There is a code of the
And
flag.
I asked you to leave.
And you asked me to leave.
The public
and then
space.
You said no.
No, I did not say no, sir. There was a blind man, so I got out of the way to make sure the blind man could leave. I made sure the blind man could get through. I was starting to walk away, and then you grabbed my arm and threw me up on this roadblock right here.
Officer using insulin. Please, don't do that to him.
Officer,
We got cops
you know,
paying
your
people for
pension is on
talking.
the line here. I'd be
Unbelievable.
very careful.
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
Get in
What's your
really
badge
big
number,
trouble for what
officer?
you're doing.
I know,
I have it on
06.
camera.
I know that I
Thank
might
you.
have offended you, but that's not a crime, sir.
It's amazing to see the public banding together and making sure that this rogue officer can't do even more harm to this young man.
In our country, I can say whatever the I want, correct?
Would you watch your mind?
Even if it's a swear word, even if it's something that you don't want to hear, I can say what I want, correct?
Swearing? No.
Yes, sir.
It's sad to see how this innocent man has to straight up school this cop for not knowing his own rights and those of the citizens. He still manages to maintain his tyrant act though.
Yeah, officer, this is out of hand. This is embarrassing. And you know that what you're doing is just agitating.
And I will, Hazel, Brown. And I will admit that I got a little startled when you pulled out the taser. I got very startled when you pulled the taser.
I mean, when you didn't listen.
What was that?
That's how I got you to comply.
Okay.
Christ.
I have the taser incident on camera. That's not what
I
happened.
mean, seriously.
Man, y'all are out of control.
Around 200.
So it's correct.
The whole thing in front of everyone right now? Can you come closer?
You
so
can
I
ask them to stop
Can
filming.
you just come closer so I can say in your ear? Am I currently being arrested? I know you put the handcuffs on me, but am I being arrested?
That's going to be 166519. 166519.
Despite asking for what seems like an endless amount of times, the victim tries to figure out once more if he's being arrested, since now it just seems like he's trying to
No, sir. And I know for a fact you have no right to check anything in my bag, sir.
Dude, you're under arrest.
For what reason?
Yeah, you don't have a warrant to go through that bag, dude.
You said I was
That
not
man
under arrest,
said
sir.
you
What am
did.
I under arrest for?
You don't have
Sir,
a you
sir,
don't have
sir,
probable
sir.
cause to go through that
Sir, this is
bag.
illegal search and
You that is illegal,
Sir,
sir.
this is illegal
It
search.
is on camera and that is
I'm
illegal.
telling you right now, there's no reason you should be checking my bag.
Officer,
I'm not going to lose my pen, sir.
Yes, you will. This is an illegal search.
Sir, there is
Daniel.
no need for you to be searching my bag right now.
yeah, this is an illegal search and seizure. You took out your taser. It's all on my camera.
Good thing I have this woman's camera here.
Just to put the cherry on top, he carelessly stomps over his rights by checking and going through the man's bag. According to the court records, the man was charged with 6 misdemeanors: resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, defiant trespass, and 3 counts of possession, which were later dismissed, of course. Abel has a long history with complaints of alleged misconduct. In 2008, he was charged for allegedly whipping a man on the south side, which led to his gun going off and injuring the man. While Officer Abel always seemed to be an expert, twisting his way out of troubles, this next officer got caught and actually started sobbing.
You're gonna cooperate, but just cooperate with me. You're fucking me. Augie, I know they are, and I understand that. Can you call your wife and have her come get you, bud?
On October 27th, 2018, in the dead of night, Lieutenant Rick Byron was requested by Officer Justin Augustine to meet him behind the old Board of Education office. It is there that he reveals that he had crashed his cruiser while attempting to take a piss. The following events occur at the police station afterwards.
He needs to. Yeah, Augie, come here. Let's go out here in the garage. We got to put your weapons away. Come out here, we'll talk. You'll be all right. The car's just being taken to Lumpkins. What's going on in there? Huh? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? We got to put your weapons away. Okay. You're not. Here, let me have a second. Unload it. Just need to unload it. What do?
Byron wasted no time in disarming Justin's gun and securing everything.
We got, sorry. When you total a vehicle, here, go in here. So we can put this away. When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. Everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take of you, and you have any backup weapons? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down to a drug alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I. And you don't need all your gear, so take your... are you all right, Augie?
Yeah.
You seem... Well, your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you under the influence of anything, Augie? No? Good. I hope not. I do.
Justin, affectionately called Augie, evidently is not able to focus and comprehend everything that seems to be happening. Although Byron doesn't want him to be under the influence, he most definitely is.
All right. What else do you got on you? You got
done.
pocket knife, huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You're going to go with me to take the test, Augie? You're refusing it? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right. Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand that.
Done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
I'm not going to let you drive. Can you call your wife? Seriously, Augie, can you call your wife? Don't play this game with me, bud. I'm trying to help you out here. Well, I can't do stuff. I'm just doing what I got to do, Augie. It's my job. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Augie. Don't do this, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right? I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking you to relax, okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. All right? I just don't want you to do it like this. All right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude. All right? So don't treat me like that.
Augie seems to really want Byron to just forget that he ever saw anything and just let him go back home in his drunken state. But this isn't something Augie was really prepared for and ruins his mood. Guess not all cops are bad.
So, Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do, all right? Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax. No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world. No, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work. Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud. Huh? What'd you say? I don't want to. What'd you say? What do you mean you're alcohol? What are you talking about?
At this point, Augie can't seem to contain it anymore, and his emotions start breaking loose as he throws blame onto poor Officer Byron, who is the only one who's on his side still.
So I can't let you drive home, all right?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You said you're... How are you going to drive home?
I'm not fucked up. I'm
What? Help me understand, Justin. You talking about just in the head? Huh? We don't need to do this, Augie.
What?
Come on. We don't. Why are you doing this like? Why are you doing me like that? Huh? What have I done to you for you to do that? Do me like that, man? Seriously. I am honest to God being serious with you. What have I done to you for you to treat me like? Huh? I don't know. I didn't wreck the cruiser in there and then have to ask you to come down.
right.
And again, I understand that, Augie, that you're upset. I get that. You're having a tough time right now with everything that's going on, bud. But it doesn't have to go out like this, okay? It's just an accident.
Detroit 421.
Okay?
What I do?
Huh?
But what I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what I do?
You hit a semi-trailer, so again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test.
Essentially, Augie thought that his friend Byron would let him off easy and hide his actions and not make him take the sobriety test. But this was not possible since it's a police policy that cannot be overridden.
What am I going to do,
Yeah,
Augie? Is
what
that
the
the way
fuck
you do
do?
this? You're about to get yourself arrested, bud.
For what?
What do you mean, what am I going to do? I can't let you drive. So you try to get in that car, I got to stop you. And then you're going to start fighting with me. What is that going to do? Huh? Seriously, Augie, why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything to you. Okay? I didn't do anything to you. Well, let's go back in here so we can figure this out, Augie. Please.
Augie is acting straight up like a child and isn't listening to any voice of reason, but what he isn't realizing is that not complying to take the test is going to confirm his arrest.
Augie, I know they are, and I understand that. Can you call your wife and have her come get you, bud? Get your phone out and call her. You don't have your phone? You want to use mine?
What's this gonna do?
Huh?
What's this gonna do?
I don't know. That's why I got to call him. So, how much did you drink today, Augie? A lot. You know he's going to want to do a test, right?
Here he straight up admits to drinking while on body cam. I guess he didn't realize how badly he was incriminating himself.
He's refusing. He's refusing to be tested. So, are you going to go down for the test, Augie? He's refusing that. Okay. Right, bye. Thank you for being honest with me, Augie. It says you're now under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or a combination of them, operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed or a listed metabolite of a controlled, operating a vehicle after underage alcohol consumption or having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence.
Ultimately, he sat him down and read him his Bill of Rights and officially placed him under arrest, just like how any other citizen would have to deal with an arrest.
Here you can look at the pictures on my phone. I don't know how good they are because it wasn't an ideal situation.
Yeah. Wow.
Now that we got him back here, I'm a lot better, but I'm still concerned about his behaviors. But because I had him outside earlier when it was.
While filling out the necessary paperwork, Byron is approached by another colleague, and even he is shaken.
The citation is going to be for the OVI refusal, and then just reasonable control on private property. What that is. So here's your copy of the 2255 form, and I need you to sign the ticket note.
At this point, the higher-ups are involved, and Augie has to face the full consequences of his actions, as alternative plans are laid down for him if he refuses to comply for sobriety testing.
Okay. So, you're required to do it, but of course, it's not like we're going to hold you down and make you. So my question to you now is, what you have to do is sign a form at the ER before the testing that you would release the results of the test to the police department, and you would get your own copy as well. If you refuse to sign that form, then that would be considered insubordination and you'd be subject to disciplinary action. It's still your option. It doesn't. You got to get this straightened out. But in the meantime, remember we've been talking for a while that one day we're going to be in an adversarial situation. And right now we are. So I'm not the guy to be really comforting you or giving you advice. Okay, because right now I have to do what I need to do to protect the city and the department. Okay? So, admittedly, you have to make yourself available. If we call you anytime during the day and say, Justin, we need you to come down here or something like that, between the hours of 8 and 4, you still need to be available. Okay?
As the reality of his situation fully settles upon Augie, he breaks down crying. As he realizes that his life as he knows it is coming to a difficult turn, he is going to be thrust into a cocktail of problems.
And you're still on payroll until we finish this testing. But then as soon as that's all done, then you're on admin leave until further notice. Okay. I am too. I was hoping the system, we would never get to this point. Do you want us to try to get an attorney or a union rep? Huh? No? Okay. You are saying no to an attorney or union rep right now? Okay. Okay, so So then we'll try to get this done as quickly as we can, get you home, and then you need to start working on stuff, my friend.
It's shocking to see how the police are willing to keep this drunken officer on payroll, even after fully totaling a police cruiser. The same one that's bought by the hard-working tax dollars of the general public.
You're hereby ordered to fully cooperate with the investigating official. Your failure to cooperate will create an objective and subjective fear of termination. You have the following rights and responsibilities during this investigation. You have the right to be informed of the allegations involved. You will be asked questions specifically directed and narrowly related to the performance of your official duties. Statements made during any interviews may be used as evidence of misconduct or as the basis for seeking disciplinary action against you. Any statements made by you during these interviews cannot be used against you in any subsequent criminal proceeding, nor can the fruits of any of your statements be used against you in a subsequent criminal proceeding.
After being read his rights and the procedure that was about to take place in order for the department to properly conclude the investigation, Augie cries his heart out until his wife arrives to pick him up. Visiting Judge Thomas Hanna of Kettering sentenced Augustine in municipal court on the physical control charge to a $1,000 fine and 180 days in jail with $700 and all but 3 days in jail suspended. The remaining 3 days will be dismissed if he completes a weekend education program. What do you think about how these officers got called out? Do you think the media plays a big role in achieving accountability? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one that I have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.